Hello everyone, welcome to Homework Help. If you find the video useful, please subscribe to the channel. In this video, we'll solve this linear word problem. As per the problem, the total cost of a shirt includes a fixed cost and a variable cost. A company charges $440 for 20 shirts and $1,000 for 100 shirts. In part A, we have to find the equation for total cost as a function of number of shirts. So let's start with part A. As per the problem, the total cost includes a fixed cost and a variable cost. That tells us that we can use a linear model to write the equation for the total cost. Let's start by defining the variables. Let's assume X represents number of shirts. Let C represent the total cost. The linear function can be written as in this equation, m represents the slope of the graph or the variable cost for the shirt. B represents the initial value or the y-intercept. In this case, it represents the fixed cost. First, we have to find the variable cost for the shirt, and for that we have to use the slope formula. We are given 2 points that lie on the linear function. The first point is 2440. We write 20 first because that's the number of shirts, that is the independent variable in our linear model. And C represents the dependent variable, so that's the Y value in the point. The second point is 100, 1000. We can label the first point as x1, y1 and the second point as x2, y2. Next, we can sub in these values in the slope formula. This fraction can be reduced to 7. This is the variable cost for the shirt. We can sub in this value of m in the equation for total cost. Next, we have to find the value of b. For that, we have to use one of these two given points. We can use the first point 2440 because it has smaller numbers. We can sub in the c value as 440 and x as 20 and then solve for b. Seven times 20 is 140. We can isolate b by subtracting 140 from both sides. I get B equals 300. This is the fixed cost for the shirt. Now we can use this B value to write the equation for the total cost. This should be the final answer for part A. Next we can answer part B. Determine the number of shirts that should be sold to break even if each shirt sells for $10. Break even means there is no profit or profit is equal to zero. And when profit is equal to zero, revenue is equal to cost. Let's assume the number of shirts that should be sold for break even is represented by variable P. The revenue from selling P shirts will be equal to 10P because 10 is the price of one shirt. The total cost for P shirts will be equal to 7P plus 300. We replace X with P in the total cost equation to get this expression for cost for P shirts. Now we have to solve this equation to find the value of P. We can combine the P terms on the left side of this equation. We should subtract 7P from both sides. Next, we can divide both sides by 3. I get P equals 100. That means 100 shirts should be sold to break even if each shirt sells for $10. This should be the final answer for part B. So these are the steps you have to keep in mind to solve a problem like this one. So I hope you'll find this video useful. Please share it, like it and subscribe to Homework Help. Thank you very much and have a nice day. Bye.